Amari, Derek was talking about how he feels like the communication on the field Sunday between you two is as good as it's probably ever been. What did you think of that area of the game on Sunday?
Yeah, he's right. I've been saying that all offseason, that our communication has gotten better. We would talk during the course of practice, and things that we talked about would play out in that very same practice. So that's something we've been really focusing on.
Does that just come with experience? Like, what do you think has been behind that?
Yeah, I think experience plays a big part. After playing for so many years, you start to notice some of the things that defenses do, and you talk about it and you adjust. So yeah.
You're in terms of just personality, demeanor, kind of more of a mellow type of person. Is communicating something that you kind of had to grow into a little bit in the NFL?
Nah, not really. In football, in any sport, communication is really key. So if you want to be a great teammate, a great team, and a great player, then communication is very important.
By that same token, though, Amari, when you think of game-breaking receivers throughout NFL history, receivers usually seen as kind of flamboyant, a little diva-ish. You're not any of that stuff. Why? How do you fit into that mold of being a game-breaking receiver if you don't exhibit those types of qualities, I guess?
Yeah, I don't think you have to be flamboyant to be a great player. So.
How do you become a great player then?
I just try to work on my craft, try to be as complete a player as possible, and I've just been focusing on being a consistent player. So.
Anything
Miami
more?
special.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is Miami a special place for you to play?
It is. I'm from Miami. I grew up there. Grew up watching the Dolphins every year, so it's a very special place to me.
Do you think it's just the nature of this offense? We've seen Jared's big game, your big game. You think it's just a matter of time before Jordy has his?
Of course, yeah. I mean, we have so many weapons. We can, get the ball to any of our players in space, and they'll make plays.
How's it been? I don't know if you had a chance to go up against Jonhny on the practice squad when he's playing cornerback. Have you had a chance, and what's that been like?
It's been cool. I never saw him as a corner. Like, we grew up together, and he never played cornerback. But he's an athlete. He can play any position on the field. I didn't get a chance to go against him in one-on-ones or when he was on scout team, but I saw him out there, and he looked good.
Any trash talk is part of your guys' relationship, but being that you guys are longtime friends and you guys actually face each other for the first time, has that been? Yeah,
he been talking some trash. So we'll see if he backs it up this week in practice.
Growing up a Dolphin fan, Amari, what are some of your memories or a game that you remember or a specific play that kind of sticks out to you?
Yeah, I just remember growing up and watching Dolphins games, like on Thanksgiving and stuff like that, with the family, just having a good time. So those are some of the memorable things.
You get a lot of ticket requests and whatnot coming home to play?
Yeah, I can remember last year I had to give out a lot of tickets. Jonhny gave out 100, so I'm not going to complain about my number.
He got a touchdown, though.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
So for the actual game, what do you see on film from the Dolphins corners? What kind of problems do they present and all that?
They're a real scrappy group, real good corners. So it's gonna be a tough challenge for us, but that's why we're here preparing.
Thank you.